Hello again, everyone. This is Joe Henches, and this is a technical analysis video of Whole Foods Market, WFM. We're going to start off with the weekly chart, and this is the entire trading of Whole Foods. Pretty interesting. I think we have one big cycle wave one, an impulsive cycle wave one move from 1992 to 2005 that's made up of 5 primary waves, one up, 2 back, 3, 4, and an extended 5th. We then got a big correction as a part of the overall, and you can see when this topped. It's interesting. It topped, the peak was right at the beginning of 2006. And then it starts to sell off as part of the Great Recession and the big pullback that we had. Okay, so that is the bottom. I'm calling at the end of cycle wave 2, which corrects all of this. Now, here's the point I'm going to make here in a couple of places, okay? Notice how this wave 2 corrects quite a bit, very deep of this first move, okay? And then wave 4 is shallower of this move here. Now, again, now that we've got this cycle wave 1, cycle wave 2 corrects very deep into here. Now what I think we're into is cycle wave 3. Now, cycle wave 3 should be made up of 5 waves again. I think this first big wave here is primary wave 1. So we are now in primary wave 2, kind of like this primary wave 2 here. So I'm looking for the pullback. So how much of a retraction have we already had? We haven't even gone quite 50%. Now, there's no rule that says you have to go 50% or 61.8 or whatever. It's just that usually this wave 2, the second wave, is the deeper of the waves, but it's not always the case. So just wanted to get that out. So this is what we're looking at right now. Let's go ahead and move to a daily chart and take a look at this. So now, what have we got going on here? So here's the peak. Here we're moving down. It almost looks like we had a big head and shoulders. Now that I look at it here, if you could see what I'm saying here, you start to see where the points were, the support points coming in, and it almost looks like you had a big top here. And it's interesting. I think we've gone as far as I think we're about to pull back. I think we're about to rally is my guess, what I'm thinking here. Now, here's why. I think we've got 5 waves down, okay? Here's a 5-wave sequence, and here's a pullback. Actually, this little 1 may have stopped right here because it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. This could be a flat like an A, B, C here. Now we've got a deeper, stronger 3, which usually the third wave is the strongest wave. Not always, but many times it is. And look at the huge gap we got as the collapse in wave 3. Now we're getting a wave 4 pullback, and now we've got this wave 5. It looks like we had a little pause, 1 down, pause down here, sideways, and then here. I think that's, this has got a good chance that this is it on wave 5. Now let me take a look at the indicators. Now look at this. See, the RSI is not confirming the lower move, okay? So we're getting bullish divergence. The DI minus didn't confirm. The DI plus didn't continue to weaken. So we're getting confirming bullish divergence on both sides of this equation here. And the demand index has got bullish divergence also. So all the indicators are confirming that this looks like it is probably the bottom. And then look at this deep. Now, the one thing about this trend line, it's pretty sharp. It's at a very steep angle. So breaking that doesn't have a tremendous amount of significance, as if, it was flatter. The flatter the trend line, the more significant the trend line. Like here, okay, look how flat this is. The more significant this break is going to be. So but I'm still thinking we're going to rally. And now this is with trading through the close yesterday, the 23rd. Today's the 24th. And today, let's see, right now it is 2:20 Central Time in the afternoon, and Whole Foods is trading up 53 cents at 37.38. So it's right up into here. It looks like it may close above the 10. And I may actually be putting out we'll have to see, putting out a trade ideas on this, because we get a close above the 10 here. I think this thing has a chance. Here's what I'm thinking. The first thing it's going to go after is right here. I think it's going to go after this point here. So we're talking about a move to 43. Then the next target I would have would be closing this gap. Okay, so this whole gap in here in prices, if it can break through this, I think I'll have a chance of closing it and getting up into here. So let me erase that to make it a little bit clearer. So let me grab my pointer again. Okay, here we go. So right in here. So this is 47.5 to 48 and 43. So if we get a signal in here and we go long, now granted we're fighting still some of this, but we're getting a lot of divergence on the indicators. So it may be worth a shot to go long in here, targeting at least 443, and then see where we go. All right, that's it for tonight. Looks like Whole Foods may be getting ready to rally. This is Joe for Beyond the Chart. If you thought this video was helpful, please share it. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe. You'll get email updates as to new posts, access to the Trade Ideas page, webpage, and you can download the free PDF guide that I've got for you on the 5 essentials. All right, that's it for tonight.